And now to the main award and the presentation of the first ever Coexist Prize worth $100,000. I will hand over to the senior judge, Professor David Ford, to announce the winner.
Well, the winner is Liane Gogali. Liane Gogali is the winner of the Coexist Prize for several reasons. She best exemplifies that combination of a personal journey and a recent fledgling project, both inspiring. She has overcome considerable personal and communal difficulties. She has envisioned and then persevered in realizing a wonderful project that is courageously interfaith in its conception, in a setting where there has been considerable violence between those of different faiths. At the same time, she is working with and enabling some of the most marginalized and disadvantaged people in that setting. She has clearly reflected deeply on the meaning of her own faith and how that relates to others. And she is a prophetic voice for peace, justice, and building up a civil society that can be genuinely pluralist. She has not had the advantage of backing from major institutions or foundations and is unsung to, we thought, a greater extent than the other candidates. Her grassroots, women-centered approach seems to us to have great potential for inspiring others to do similar things, not only in Indonesia, but in many other settings too. Of all the people and projects on our shortlist, we see the Coexist Prize being able to help her and her project more than it would help any of the others. So overall, it seemed to us that she met all the criteria that we judges were asked to bear in mind. A powerful, extraordinary story. Work way beyond the call of duty. A growing impact that could be greatly enhanced by this prize. Being unsung and to date little recognized, and working with women in a way that benefits the whole community. Let us now watch Liane's film.
Takbir! Takbir!
Poso in central Sulawesi, an Indonesian island riven with violence and interreligious hatred. In the 4 years from 1998, 2,000 were left dead in savage attacks, with Christians and Muslims inflicting terrible violence on each other's communities. Thousands more were injured, hundreds of churches and mosques burned, and several villages destroyed. A young theology graduate, Liane Gogali, who was at university during the worst of the Troubles, returned to her hometown and was shocked by what she found, but also inspired by the bravery of the women who had survived.
I come from a Protestant family. I believe that Jesus came to teach us about peace and justice, where religious backgrounds do not matter. Jesus didn't come to create divisive religions. Instead, he came with the idea of peace, justice, and equality. We have terrible history between Muslims and Christians killing each other in the name of religions. That is a fact. It is history of Poso. It's not enough to talk about peace. Someone has to work for it. So I decided I must go back to Poso and work for those issues.
Building on the powerful stories she heard of Muslim and Christian women protecting each other during the violence, Liane founded Institute Mosintowo, an interfaith grassroots movement with a school for women and a mobile library for children, helping to create a lasting culture of peace and justice. It's now established in 14 villages around Poso, and the first 100 students have just celebrated their graduation.
I believe in the women's school, we cannot only make the women connect each other, but also to drive them to work and make a pluralistic, sustainable society.
I visited that place also during conflict and right after the conflict. So I know if women can work for peace with interfaith-based community, I think this is a very strong sign promising to build peace in this area. And even for Indonesia, I think in general, because the role of women is very strong. Not only because religion, but also culturally, I think the role of women very needed.
We really need to be open and able to listen and have self-reflection and criticism of our respective religions. It will make easier to understand another religions. An open mind will open our hearts, which is really important to starting dialogue between religions or faiths. We can use daily life to start a dialogue between religions. For instance, in a women's school, to make Muslim and Christians open their hearts, they need to meet and do things together. In that way, they learn that even if we come from different religions, we are all human, we all deserve peace. But we should not be afraid to criticize ourselves, including self-criticism to our religion.
Saya hanya ingin mewakilkan beberapa pernyataan yang sudah tadi disampaikan oleh Mas.
I believe a grassroots movement can have a big impact in the community. So I hope the women's school can be an interfaith grassroots movement in post-conflict area, not only in Poso, but also in Indonesia. And this model can use around the world by anyone. So I really hope it's inspiring for others.
Sebelum mulai kita punya tepuk topan.
For me, there is no impossible. It's always possible to do interfaith dialogue, no matter how violent the situation is. I hope if I win the Coexist Prize, I will finally fulfill my dream to have Interfaith Center for Peace and Justice, where all of us can join together to continue dialogue and action in the grassroots level. So not just between religious leaders, but also between women and children. We want to spread this idea not only in Poso, but also in many places in Indonesia and hopefully in the world.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Leanne to the stage to receive her award.
How do we build a culture of tolerance, and coexistence. And how do we heal the wounds of war? I'm Lian Gogali. I come from an area in Indonesia that has been a victim to interreligious violence. During my experience in the conflict, I realized that women and children are the greatest untapped resource for interfaith healing, and their voice never heard. This is why I teach women in areas of religious and peace. My dream, I can do this work around the world. So, how do we build a culture of tolerance and coexistence? By empowering women. Teach women, we will empowering a whole family. Empowering me, together we can change the world. This Coexist Prize is for women and children I work with and I will work with, not only in Indonesia, but around the world. Thank you so much.